Thokozani bogogo, Thokozani Makhehla. Umzukulu wenu lona bogogo nomkhulu. Siguqile ngedolo. Sibaningi sisuka endaweni ezahlukahlukene. Sicela sizethoba kunina amathongo. Kunina amadlozi enibhekane nathi. Sibhekane nenkinga emhlabeni. Ulala usebenza uvuka ungasebenzi. Kuthe kuvala ngoDisemba abanye bebeqhashiwe kodwa kuthe kuvula manje na ngoJanuary. Baningi futhi abazobaphelelwa umsebenzi baphelelwa ama-contracts. Nami lo msebenzi engiwenzayo wedlozi kuwumsebenzi ngoba nami ngiqhashiwe. Ngiqhashiwe yinina abogogo nomkhulu. Ingakho ngeke ngikwazi ukuzenzela ngentando yami. Khona umlisa esibambisane naye ngokomsebenzi wedlozi. Bekade ngimthembile. Kodwa utheme ngifonela ngoDisemba athi hawu Mthiya saluka sendoda uyaphela unyaka. Manje ngonyaka ozayo sibahlolela ngamalini. Ngathi hawu wendoda ungathi uqhashiwe bese kuba wena uthatha inqumo ukuthi abantu bahlolela ngamalini kanti njengoba usuhlola ngemali ohlola ngayo wayifikela yini lapho wena na. Wathi hayi phela fanele sikhuphule nathi izinto seziyabiza. Ngithi hayi mina la edlozini la ngidonsa khona usho ukuthi basadonsa ngawo upetrol owodwa loyo. Upetrol wabo ungakanyuki. Mina ngazi ukunyuka futhi angikuhlelanga lokho kodwa ngiyozwa ngabo abantu abadala. Nakho ke sengivuka ke lesibonakaliso esishoyo esuka kunina bogogo nomkhulu. Kakhulukazi kuwena salukazi sami. Lo msebenzi othe ngiwenza kulonyaka ukuthi ngivulela abantu imisebenzi. Baningi sibavulele eminyakeni edlule. Babuye impela bazobonga ezibebekhokhile eqaleni kodwa babona ukuthi izinto ngempela ziyavuleka. Ngiyakwamukela lo msebenzi ukuthi ngiwenze futhi ngiyowenza ngokukhulu ukuyikhandla. Ingakho sengifakile nasenkundleni zokuxhumana ukuthi lo msebenzi loyo ngizowenza ngendlela ocele ngayo. Siyaphahla namhlanje siyaqhubeka. Siyaphahla for unemployment ngoba nami njengoba ngishilo ukuthi ngingalala ngisebenza ngivuke ngingasasebenzi ngivuke sengiblank. Ngingalala namhlanje abantu bagcwele igceke ngivuke ngakusasa ungafiki ngisho umuntu oyedwa. It's because of I'm employed in my calling. It's not mine. I don't own it. So tonight we are praying to you, our ancestors, to open doors for us, to keep doors open for us, keep us in the jobs and businesses that we are in. Don't leave us. Protect us. Protect the little that we have. What we have is because of you. You should protect it so that we don't get into statistics of people who are unemployed. And for those who are unemployed, make them to be part of us. Make them to be counted on those who are employed. We are living that very, 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 very tough days. It's very, 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 very tough. We don't know what to do. I sometimes don't have money for data, but I strive. I make phone calls, and sometimes somebody will just phone the office and say, I want to send Gogo the data because we don't see him on social media anymore. It's because things are tough. It's not easy, especially to be employed in calling, because you don't have a control over people that comes in or goes out or how much people are paying. So tonight I'm calling upon all the ancestors that are given when it comes to giving people jobs, employment, and not just employment, but a fulfilling employment. Not just somebody who will wake up and go work for money for transports so that people can say he's working or she's working. We want real jobs. We want something that will be able us to take care of our children, to take care of our families. It's very sad for both males and females not working. It's even worse if the man of the house is not working, because sometimes the respect just disappears. Sometimes isithunzi sendoda sivele sishabalale, sivele siphele. Ubona ukuthi indoda lena isuka indoda engalutho, abanye bayathukwa, abanye bayashaywa, abanye bathola bawashiswa ngisho namadilosi, abanye bayenzisa izinto ezingenziwa indoda ngoba egameni lokuthi akasebenzi. Siyacela bogogo nomkhulu, intervene in job employment. Our government don't care. Our government doesn't have a plan for us. Our government is not prioritizing the issue of killing the unemployment. Our government don't care about unemployment in this country. They're just talking about it in a vacuum. They don't know how painful it is to stay at home not knowing what to do. They want to fight crime, forgetting what are other elements that are creating crime. Oh, bogogo nomkhulu, siyacela zalukwazi, siyacela zalukwazi, siyacela makhehla, endaweni lapho nikhona, ngeni bambane, ngeni enzaweni ama-conference, ngeni silethe yena president, ngeni silethe wena ama-department of labor, ngeni create imisebenzi from where you are. We can be a better world. But if you want to, because we belong to you, you know what's best for us. You know what's best for us. Please protect the job that I'm doing. I'm doing a lot of work in calling. I have small businesses that I've started in creating jobs for other people. Make sure that those companies, the doors remain open so that those people that I've hired, they remain employed, because it's tough out there. It's tough not to work. It's unbearable a situation not to work. You are even afraid to ask for money for bread. Sometimes somebody somewhere doesn't even have a roll-on, and a roll-on is no longer a priority, because a person would decide, I buy a roll-on or I buy data so that I can look for work. Please intervene. Please intervene. We need you. We need you. We're asking for jobs, not for us, even for our children, even for our great children, even for generations to come. But if we don't come to you, if we don't have time to kneel down on our knees and to talk to you and to call upon you to say, please intervene. Yes, many people will criticize us. They have already started. We've done this last year and we succeeded. We have done this before and we've succeeded. And we are doing it now. It's either they join us or they keep quiet. But we don't care what people say, because this is not about the negative-minded people. This is about serious individuals who want to see change in their lives. There's no financial breakthrough if we're not employed. There isn't. There's no way we can have a financial breakthrough if we are not employed, if we don't have a source of income. Give us a source of income and help us to protect that money. We need money so that it was uhlala. Stretch that money. Even for those who are working but they don't see what they're working for, stretch that money. Add zeros in their pay slips. Add zeros in their bank accounts. That's all we're asking for. Just add many zeros. That's the number we ask you and our ancestors to do. Perform miracles. You have done something for me on the other year. I was passing the ATM and something said to me, why don't you withdraw 100 Rand and buy a newspaper and data? And I laughed, you know. I don't know what happened, but I took my card, and when I inserted my card, I just pressed 1,000 and it came out. Only to find out there was somebody in one of the newspapers I was freelancing for. When they've made the payroll, she risked her life, her job, and she included me in the payroll because she did think ukuthi how will Bathini Mbatha survive? Because there was not much of the work that he submitted this year or this December. So we know, ancestors, if we believe in you, you make things to happen. Please bring miracles into our lives. We want a financial breakthrough. There isn't a financial breakthrough if there's no income. And one of the source of income is employment. Please, please. Siyacela bogogo nomkhulu. Siyacela. And this is your responsibility. This is what you're supposed to do, is to provide for us, because you know what we're going through. Please stand up and fight for us. And those who have already stood up and fought for their families, teach other ancestors where you are. Groom other ancestors where you are, so that we can all have good financial life. We want to be financially stable. We don't want to have money today and tomorrow we don't have money. Many people are not going back to work, not because of they were drinking their money in December. They had to spend and make their families happy, and now they can't go back to work. Help them. Protect their jobs. Makhosi amakhulu. Siyacela bogogo nomkhulu. Sithembele kunina bogogo nomkhulu. Makhosi. Cela zonke ingilosi ehlambulukile zisondela bogogo nomkhulu. Nisisize kulolu sizo sibhekana nalo, makhosi. There was a question yokuthi after you have done burning your candles, how do you switch them off? Do you touch the flame or what? There's no rule, bogogo nomkhulu. There's no rule according to me, because the bottom line, you want to switch them off. That is the bottom line. So whether you put water or whatever, it doesn't matter. Thokozani bogogo nomkhulu. Inamandla lento. Inamandla lento. Inamandla lento. Uyodela umthakathi laba abayitshela ukuthi asiyazi into esiyenzayo. Uyodela umthakathi. Inamandla lento. Asindawo. Don't give up, ogogo nomkhulu. From wherever you are, whether you started late or you started in time, we are together in this. Nothing and no one will stop us. Thokozani.